Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the ANZ TV. Yeah, this is the ANZ TV, and guess what? We really missed all of you. Yes, we really missed you. It wasn't intentional that we took this few days break. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. It was just that we had some technical issues that we were dealing with. But the most important thing right now is that, you know what? We are back. Yeah, we are back for good. And we're not going to go anywhere anymore again. And we really want to ask you for forgiveness and continue to be with D and Z TV, the place where we give you all the legitimate information of what's happening in the Oni of Ife's Palace and also what's happening everywhere that it's happening. So once again, if you've not subscribed to our channel, we urge you right now to subscribe to our channel. Click on the notification button, comment, like, and share. And if there's just anything you want us to talk about on this channel, let us know. And guess what? We will talk about it. All right. So now let us go straight to the issue at hand. The issue at hand right now is that spark has erupted seriously in the palace as Oni's new wife follows another man. Yeah, Oni's new wife just followed another man. So it could be right for you to say the Oni's new wife has eloped with someone else. And what do you expect? There's this thing that people always say that he who fetches firewood with ants infested in it should not be surprised when um, he's now being challenged with a lot of issues that are going to definitely be beyond his control. Yeah, it is a very popular adage, but it is actually beginning to happen now as the Oni's new wife has actually just eloped. It is something that people are really not wanting to talk about because the truth about the matter is this kind of thing in the palace is actually not heard. Yeah, it is not heard at all because someone is definitely going to pay for this. Yes, someone is definitely going to pay for this. And the million-dollar question now is who is actually going to pay for this, because this is some very serious sacrilege. For a very long time now, the palace has continually been in a very serious jeopardy. Things have not really been moving the way they are supposed to move. And even when other members of the palace come and try to see how they can make things work well, things just actually happen that begins to make people to wonder exactly what is happening or what is really going on. And this one is actually one of the biggest that even the Oni himself does not really know how to handle this kind of situation. There are times when situations come around you and they'll get you so perplexed. They'll get you perplexed. They'll get you um, uh, uh, um, in a level and dimension that trying to react or do anything will rather spoil everything and make people not to actually have a thorough understanding. Now, the million-dollar question now is who will have the impetus, who have the mind, who have the ododo, if you want to use the street language, who will have the ododo to now collect the Oni's wife. So a lot of people have been looking at it from different levels and different dimensions. That after all, the Oni has been in the habit of yeah, a lot of most of these women actually leave their marital homes and now come to cohabit with him. That in some way it is actually the same thing. It's actually the same thing in the sense that of a truth he has actually collected a lot of people's wives. It is actually alleged, because there is nobody has actually no body. Okay, apart from Miriam's husband, who has constantly come to the palace, to request that Miriam should come back to him. But if you want to look at it very well, I'm not sure the Oni at any point in time actually forced any of these women, to be with him. No, he has not forced anybody, and neither is he going to force anybody. All the Oni does is to just give your word. And the way tradition demands that the Oni can actually have anybody he wants to have, and that is because he is the Oni of those things that come with it is the fact that he can have access, to any woman that he likes or he fancies. It's actually a very I could say it's actually a very good thing. If you just stay like this, spam, you just see one woman where you like, you just order them immediately and say, okay, you know what, they only wants you. And once that happens, you're being whisked straight up into the royal chamber. And from that level now, your life and that of your family members have changed. That is actually the status quo. A lot of such women have been enjoying, called the Oni's wife. And this time around now, they say, as you do other people, make you really careful. Say one day, then go, then feed do you back. That's exactly what has happened to the Oni right now. Because from what is said and what is being heard, someone else has actually collected his own new wife. And these are the things that make Naomi quite different from every other person, because this kind of thing cannot happened around Naomi. Yeah, it's not possible. It's actually very, very, very far from the truth. Naomi has actually been a very upright person all her life. And right now, the Oni has actually fallen apart with the person who was supposed to be his newest wife. This, in fact, is something that has actually caused a lot of chaos in the palace of the Oni of Ife. And everybody seems to be talking about it. But the $1 million question now is, what's going to happen to this issue at hand? How is the Oni going to handle this issue? Is it going to be detrimental to the life of the palace, or is it going to go as one of those things that always happens? The truth about the matter is, time alone is what is going to tell what's going to happen next. All right, people, this has been D&Z TV giving you this gist and information. If you've not subscribed to the channel, we urge you definitely and be there for you as you bring most of this information to our doorstep. Thank you very much, and see you some other time. Bye bye.